But I thought Anthony Edwards, he said all the right things after that Game 3 loss. He took accountability, but he didn't beat himself up. But now it's gut check time. So who has more on the line here, and what adjustment needs to be made?
It's definitely Minnesota, but let me say this. I could care less about Anthony Edwards' words Friday night. And we all love Anthony Edwards. You know how we've been raving about him. But because we've been raving about him, because we've ordained him that next dude, before Friday night, and then they come out there looking like they did Friday night, oh, we ain't interested in your words today. You got to show up, okay? And you got to perform and remind us that it was valid what we were talking about leading into Game 3. That's what has to happen. The reigning, defending NBA champions with their backs against the wall, with everybody, especially me, talking trash about them, shows up on Friday night in Game 3 and eviscerates. What did Mark Jones say? Disembowel. Is that the word he used?
Disembowel.
Lord have mercy. I mean, everybody in America know what that word means now. So we understand it. We've seen it. We've heard it. Minnesota has to answer the call, because if you go back to Denver, tied 2-2, the momentum clearly shifts in their direction. And I don't know if Minnesota is going to be equipped to hold that off.
Yeah, you let Denver fully back in. And let them back in a little bit anyway. By the way, I'm not certain at which I'm more surprised. Game 2, which was shocking.
Stunning.
To see Minnesota take apart a champion like that on its home floor. Or Game 3.
I'm not sure either.
Where if you're Minnesota and you're having the biggest basketball event in your town in 20 years, since the great Kevin Garnett was in a Timberwolves uniform, and you play like that. But Stephen A., I took Anthony Edwards' tone a little differently maybe than you did. I think basically Anthony Edwards was saying, you know what? I don't need to say much tonight, because I got to come out and show this. Right? On Sunday. So let's see where we are. But now I don't know. Now I'm uncertain about this with Denver. Denver knows even down 1-2, it's as if this series is even.
I wasn't holding Anthony Edwards' words against him. I'm simply saying we don't care. Because we need to see
action,
the performance.
Right.
Because Denver has said, oh, we're coming. We've had enough of this. And they showed up Friday night. The rest, they had a few days rest. The rest is significantly shorter this time around for Jamal Murray.
Look like
we'll see what happens. But they looked like champions.
I'm on fire. It's NBA,